Inviting wildlife into your life with the Eco Gardens by Washburn LLC podcast.
What I really like to push with my eco gardens is that we're inviting wildlife in, believe it or not. And I'm not just talking about deer and rabbits. I'm talking about birds and the beneficial insects, the pollinators, which, the bees, the moths, the hummingbirds, the butterflies, those types of things. That natural beauty. I mean, wow. You sit out there and you can get a ruby-throated hummingbird. At the same time, you get a monarch butterfly. And then at the same time, you get a honeybee. I mean, how cool would that be? It's happened to me, so I think it is pretty cool.
When it comes to planting trees, you mentioned that you like to plant a lot of trees. How would the typical person plant a tree? What's the right way to do that?
The right way to plant a tree is to make sure that your hole is at least 3 times the width of the root ball. The adage you want to remember is plant it high or it will die. So what happens is that so many people don't know this. They dig a hole too deep. They don't dig it wide enough. But when you dig the hole too deep, you're not letting the root flare be somewhat exposed to the top of the hole. So when you bury the root flare, which is like you go down the trunk, and then once the roots start going outward, that's called the root flare. And we don't want to necessarily cover that up with a ton of soil. A very light covering, maybe even half an inch, is okay. Remember that tree roots, they grow out. They don't grow down.
Do you think we water them too much or not enough?
It's a horse apiece, I guess. We want to really make sure that first season that we plant that tree to try to get it established properly, that we're watering probably, depending on where you live, your soil type, how much rain Mother Nature has given us, really an inch a week is what we are looking for. You're going to have to bend down or kneel down and touch the soil. You want to see how that soil is. If it's moist, don't water your tree that day.
Sarah Washburn from Eco Gardens by Washburn. How do we reach you, Sarah?
Oh, you can reach me on my cell phone, 608-386-3117, or you can log on to Facebook and find me there. You can visit my website, ecogardensbywashburn.com, or you can email me, ecogardensbywashburn@outlook.com.
Helping you to enjoy the natural beauty of your yard. The Eco Gardens by Washburn LLC podcast, a podcast for higher production.